wasn't exactly fun last time. Okay, save it for the victim. Okay. Fabile, excuse me, do you have a moment?
Oh, you again. Have you found the thief yet?
We'd like to ask you a few more things, actually.
Very well, ask away.
Okay, so,
about the crime scene. Tell us about the crime scene.
Yes, any evidence of who might have been? Evidence of the crime scene, nothing in particular, I'm afraid. There were almost no traces of the thief. So, we're looking at a highly skilled culprit. Indeed, the first thing is she managed to get inside without anyone noticing. Once inside the locked room, she could take her time and be sure to leave no traces. The room was locked, so how did the thief get inside? Ah, looks like she came in through the ventilation. Ventilation? It's like a sand temple. You have ventilation systems as a sand temple? I'm in like a really critical mood for some reason all of a sudden. The grill was lifted of the ventilation shaft at the rear of the house. Unfortunately, my patrols did not cover that part of the house. Who could get in through there? Anyway, aside from a mouse or a cat. So the thief entered through a tight ventilation shaft. Well, Big Eater, what does that tell us about the criminal? Easy! The thief was light and small. The thief uses trained mice. The thief uses trained mice. Trained mice? That's right. They can send the mice into the ventilation shaft to carry back the treasures. The conversation between the mouse and the thief probably went something like this. Squeak, squeak. Ventilation. Squeak, squeak. Treasures. Squeak. To me. Squeak, squeak. Squeak. No. Squeak. Squeaking. Problem. What? Thanks. Squeak. You. Squeak. Squeak. Jeez. Squeak. Why is this entertaining? Afterwards, heart symbol. Oh dear. Oh, Squeak boy. Your conclusions then? What do you think? The thief is a cheese merchant, obviously. We need to tail every cheese merchant in the city. Really? I guess it would be easier to tail a mouse user. Please tell him the correct answer. Okay, as you say. The thief is most likely a small, light person. The finger of suspicion points towards a child or a woman. The criminal also has a keen eye for their surroundings. They must know the place well to locate such a small ventilation shaft so easily. Well done, Silent Sword. I hope you are taking notes, Big Eater. Of course. Right. What else do we need to ask? Okay, so I guess about the crime. Okay. They had this huge conversation right in front of the guy. Really? Okay. What can you tell us about possible culprits then? Possible culprits? There's only one, certainly. Someone who I think is the most suspicious in this matter. Oh yes, and who is that? Well, Yuki, of course. You big fool. Ha 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 ha. Look at that face. Ha. Ah. Any other ideas? I'm the former leader of a band of shady characters, let me say. I have so many enemies, I hardly think a list of them would do you any good. I see. Is there anything else you want? Okay, so about the stolen item. Tell us about what was stolen then. The stolen item was an ancient magical instrument known as the Golem Flute. I'm actually getting lightheaded from talking so much. Christy. Christy? Christy. Crikey. The Golem Flute. What is it used for, this flute? Nothing. Purely for decoration. I just like to look at it, that's all. But it's a flute, right? Yes, and you have a problem with that? I don't know why he's so aggressive about it. He's like, argh, look at his face. No, not really a problem. One thing, sir. What? How did you obtain this golden flute in the first place? I dug it up in my own hands, thank you very much. What are you implying? Nothing. I was just wondering how you got your hands on it. Well, anything here. Ah, damn. I've got nothing more to say about that. Now, do you need me to ask anything else? Yeah, okay. How about, no further questions. Nope. I don't think so. I don't think there... No. I don't think there is anything else. Okay. We'll just come back if you think of anything else. Anything. Ha 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 ha. Why would you sit there and just laugh at someone? Just like, ha 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 ha. Do your best to get your little friend off the hook, yes? We received some useful information, but nothing conclusive, I'm afraid. Let's look for some more leads. Okay, so we're gonna go. What else do we need? 23%. Yeah. Oh, that means there's. Oh, that means there's like people these days. Okay, witnesses and what was the other thing? The victims. No, the motive. Is it motive? Did you see anything? A girl who cannot let past love go. Okay. I hear that Yuki's being blamed for the fifth of the Barbar's plans. Please clear her name. There has to be some way, right? I bet maybe it's a brother or something like that. Legendary con man. If you're a legendary con man, then okay, I'll give you this VP cost cut for 200 speed stones. Pretty good deal, I think. How about it? Well, no thanks. Oh, sorry. I see you have a change of heart. No, if you have a change of heart, come back and see if if I've still got it. Okay. So there's a VP cost cut. That's not bad actually, but I don't know. It must be like a extra thing. The digger. You're not from the city, are you? Come to peddle some junk? Yes. Yes. Got anything good? No, sorry. You got like about 12 watermelons behind you. Can I not have one of them? Not much luck recently. Slim pickings, I'm afraid. This could be the end. Oh, lovely. Very depressed. Okay. I'm actually generally a little bit lightheaded from talking so much. Crikey, my laddie. Up we go again. I can't wait to get up this ladder again. I apologize for my chair squeaking as well. As ever, it squeaks about 20 million times a day. Oh, okay. Did you witness anything? How did you know? Just from your clothing, by the way you carry yourself. I'm from Yokohama too, you see. I had a bit of trouble there, though, and so now I live here. There's freedom here, sure, but it isn't the greatest lifestyle, I must admit. General safety and standards of living are nothing compared to Yokohama. If you plan on staying here, you better prepare yourself for that. Well, actually, I'm just passing through. Oh, okay, well, there's probably the best for you. I don't know. Sorry, I'm meeting someone from home, I got a little carried away. Oh, no problem. Thanks for the advice. No trouble. Thank you. That was very kind. Oh, crikey, can we please have someone see something? Oh, barrels, boxes. Okay. Did you see anything, love? I think I'm actually going to start flicking through the conversations now. I mean, there's not really... Is there, like, a map? I know it sounds stupid, but is there actually a map of, like, where I need to go? 9. There's general conversation places. Okay, so can I peek in here? Maybe someone saw it here? Did you see anything? Oh, I've already spoken about your tales. Thank you. Okay, cool. I thought you might have saw something. How about you guys? Okay. Nope, you didn't see anything. And I guess I could have read that one. Whoa, you're a pretty lady now, aren't you? Well, thank you. So, what are you doing? Picking up junk? Junk? Yeah. Junk like ancient artifacts and the remains of golems. There's junk buried across the entire desert region. It's mainly rubbish, useless garbage. But sometimes you can land a real big score. Really? Oh, really? You can make that much? Oh yeah, I dug up real treasure just the other day. You'll feel so good when you strike the jackpot, I'm telling you. When you finally dig up that treasure you've spent so long looking for. Although in this case, it was swiped by that Fubal almost right away, of course. Ah, do you mean the magic instrument? Oh, you know about that, do you? Well, none of the details. Could you tell us about it, perhaps? I didn't actually expect this boy to be involved at all. About the magic instrument? Well, I don't rightly remember. Is there no way we could jog your memory, perhaps? You know, something to eat might just help me think better, right, Sandy? Woof! You willy... What? You willy little... Oh, none of that now. I'm too hungry to remember my own name. I'm really confused right now. I'm like... I've kind of phased out a couple of times just there. Right now, I'm going to forget everything. Okay, we get the message. We'll bring you something to eat. Then maybe I'll remember something for you. Right, Sandy? Woof, woof. Ugh. Ah. It upped the investigation progress anyway. Yay. Fun times. Okay, I had the strange feeling there might be some kind of motive in there or something like that, but I don't know. Can I talk to you, dearie? Boy who has chosen his wife already. I've heard adults saying that Yuki stole something from Fabile. Whew, I guess they must be talking about another Yuki, yeah? The Yuki I know would never do that. Okay, so Yuki's actually not known as a thief. That's not bad, I guess. If she's just a golem hunter, that is fine. Ah, I'm getting a bit tired. I'm getting a bit tired, guys. When I was a kid, when I was a young boy, na 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 na. Married, found so many rare and unusual materials back then. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't really enjoy this part of Enchanted Arms, where you just sort of just wander around and just search for the investigation thing. I mean, last time it just took too long. It was like crikey. Oh dear. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Yes, and one of you, can I buy a watermelon? Ah, of course I can. Look, Tsuma. You think we can buy some food from here? Yeah, maybe. Hello? Can we buy some food here? Yeah, I recommend a nice, juicy oasis fig. Or maybe a desert rabbit. Meat so juicy, you can even eat the bones. Oh, that's lovely, that is. Which do you want? Okay, oh, so obviously Karin's gonna go for the fig. Rygo would go for the Karin, you decide for us. Okay, yeah, there you go. How about the nice fig? Stereotypical. They look good for the brain. All right, I'll take some figs then, please. Here you go. Yeah, we've got some food then. Let's go back to see the junkyard boy. Did I not pay her anything? Oh, that's alright. She'll be fine. She's like, here you go, have some figs. Nah, it's fine. We're a charity case here. Okay, did you see anything? Nope. Okay. How about you, man? Did you see anything? Witnesses? No. Oh, I would expect you. No. Oh dear. Or if the kid's gonna kick off, you're like, I don't like figs. I get a bit tired now, guys. Crikey. Sorry to keep you waiting, kid. We've got something for you to eat. Thanks. Woof. Woof. I'm gonna have to stop after this, guys. I mean, after I finish the investigation thing, I may stop for a bit because, I'm gonna be tired. Anyway, here you go. Gave oasis fruit. Yeah. Wow, oasis figs. Nice. It's also known as the treasures of the desert. You know, just what I'd expect from a fine-looking lady like you. Woof. Thank you. Hot. So, eat it up and let's see if your memory recovers a little, shall we? Okay, here's yours, Sandy. Woof woof. I'm sure dogs love figs. Dogs are well known for their love of figs. Anyway. Oh god, I'm starting to get really tired. I'm going to have to stop in a bit, actually. Tuck in. Scoff, scoff. Whoa, this subtle, rich taste. Divine. That kid looks like he's enjoying that a bit too much. Certainly does look good. Atsuma, you can eat later. So, have you remembered anything about the magic instrument? Actually, yeah, I have. I have the strange feeling this kid may have actually stolen it now, actually, now I think about it. But I don't know. Bleh. Okay, sorry guys, I'm getting a bit tired now, I don't know why. It's been, obviously I've been traveling from, as I said, the reason I've been, bleh. The reason my uploads have been delayed recently is because obviously I've been on to Canada and stuff like that, and I've only, this is the day after I've got back, and I'm a bit jet lagged still, so yeah, things just hit me all of a sudden. Anyway, the magic instrument, I dug it up, it's called the Golem Flute. And it emits sound waves at emits sound waves at a specific frequency when blown, you know. The sound will summon a special golem, so the story goes. Summon a golem? Yeah. You've seen the fields of white flowers that grow near here, yeah? If you blow the flute there, a legendary golem is said to appear. I see. That's the golem Yuki was talking about then. I'm starting to understand. So the thief who stole the flute must want to get their hands on the legendary golem. That's their motive. But I have to say, you're just a kid, but you seem to know quite a lot. Of course I do. It's every junk collector's dream to dig up a magical instrument. You can sell them for, well, you wouldn't believe how much. You can pretty much live in luxury for the rest of your life. It took me 5 years to find it. Obviously, you didn't make as much money as you thought, though. I mean, look at you. I told you, Fabiles snatched it from me. He's got a nose for these things, you know. As soon as I found it, he turned up with his men and threatened to kill me. Dun, dun, dun. That's terrible. You just handed it over? What else could I do? He'd kill me and Sandy too, in the blink of an eye. I am tired as balls right now. I can dig up more junk, but I can't find another life so easily. What? I'm guessing he meant to say another instrument like that in my life so easily. I guess that's sort of the way he meant to put it. Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for the meal. Let's go, Sandy. Woof! That Fabile's a real piece of work, isn't he? Yeah. Well, we need to find the thief first. Yeah, we need to... Oh, where did you come out? Rygar's like popping up for no reason. Yeah, we just cleared Yuki's name. We received some useful information, but nothing conclusive, I'm afraid. Let's look for some more leads. Okay! So what are we missing now? 55%. Oh. It's like the longest part of this game so far, it really is. Okay, I've spoken to you already. Maybe the people up on that bridge thing, they might have sent something. Possibly. Let's go back here. See if there's anything back here. Actually, let's talk to these people quickly.
What up, bitches?
You like looking at that gate? Naughty naughty. Oh, my love. Sorry, could you please leave her alone? Her husband went off searching for treasure in the west of the desert. Over a month ago. Oh, crikey, I apologize. Oh, my love. I thought he was like talking to me or something like that. It's like I burst up and surprised her, like, oh my god, oh my love. I don't know. I've gone really tired all of a sudden, guys. I do apologize. I'll try and get this done before I go, though. They say an amazing treasure lies near here, but all I'm finding is junk. That's a good reason to steal anything. Because you think there's some amazing treasure? I don't know. I don't know, laddie. I don't know. Maybe I have to go back in the place. Let's just quickly do that, actually, because that might actually be what I have to do. I'm not too sure. When I was for Bile, na 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 na. Then go outside and find the criminal. I'll be waiting for you to accept the truth. When I was for Bile, na 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 na. Then he would have all the money in Jack City. Oh, there's a glitch here. Oh wow, I remember seeing this when I was younger. Is it here? It's somewhere around here. Like if you walk into a specific spot, like you just keep going, and you can just like you can walk off straight off the wall, something like that. It's over here. Yeah, I remember this now. I remember seeing this like cause oh, this looks promising. No. Cause yeah, sorry. At one point I sort of like was looking up Enchanted Arms videos when I was younger. Like before I bought the game, and yeah, I haven't seen there's a glitch at one point. That's really weird. Me just sort of just randomly walking into it. I'm pretty sure it's around here though. Like you can just sort of just like you just sort of keep walking, and all of a sudden you sort of just keep walking like into the distance, as in like at that level. I'll look it up in a second. I'll like do it in this video. Oh, sorry, slowed down then. Yeah, we'll go up here quickly. It's pretty weird on the odd occasion, the frames in this game like suddenly drop and like everyone starts moving really, really slowly. It's really strange. I'm really sorry, guys. I wish I could sort of talk with more enthusiasm, but I just feel really, really tired all of a sudden. I wanted to sort of record some Enchanted Arms stuff because I know a lot of you guys have come either from Enchanted Arms or my Shrek video at the moment, which is quite strange. Oh, hello, witness. Just look at that view. It is a quite nice sight. Quite a sight. I love this place, you know. It feels like you can see forever, doesn't it? A view like this can show you so much, although not always good things. Such as? About 5 years ago, there was an ancient junk slide. An accident? Oh, an accident. An accident? This town has grown from the practice of digging up relics from the Golem War. Many people who make a living from picking through the mountains of junk. But therein lies the risk with so many people picking and pulling away. The mountains of junk can sometimes shift and slide. Dangerous places are often collapsed on purpose to defuse them, which prevents any serious accidents. But 5 years ago, some kid carried on digging in a highly dangerous spot. He was crushed, and he died. I saw it all from up here. Do you live up here or something like that? Just like, I live on this plank. Junk City's a pretty tough place to live, huh? Yeah. So you see a lot from up here, then? Yeah, what of it? Have you heard about the thief, then? At Fubayo's place? Nope, I've been up here the whole time. Sounds like someone causing some trouble, though. Did you see anything suspicious from here, perhaps? Perhaps? Suspicious? Yeah, actually I did. You did? Yeah, that's not why I'm like, yeah, what? Yeah, someone on the rooftops. Creeping along, jumping from roof to roof. Bleh. Can't speak today, guys. Wow, I'm exhausted. I might go for a nap for like 5 minutes from that. That sounds bad. I never nap. It was right around Fubayo's house too. So what did he look like? Well, I couldn't see much, but yeah, there was one thing. What was that? The thief had a hat on. A hat with a brim. Oh, that seems like a cowboy hat. So the thief wore a hat with a brim. That doesn't mean he wears it all the time, though. Still, that's some useful information. Well, we've learned quite a lot. Yeah. Should we take a moment to go back over all we found? Right. Let's go back over some... Okay. We've gathered so far. Good idea. Here's what we learned about the thief. The thief was light, small, with good awareness of their surroundings. They desired the legendary golem, and they wore a hat with a brim. These are 3 main points which we've learned... Whoop, sorry. These are... Bleh. I'm gonna have to stop. I'm not right now, but still, I'm talking like a maniac right now. These are 3 main points we've learned. That's right. So, looking at the evidence, we can, the thief... I'm shaking my leg around the place. The thief can only be... Well, you've worked it out too, right, Bob? I think so. The thief is... Hey, me! Thief is... Me! Cut that out and answer seriously. Sorry. Okay, so the actual thief is... in this town. The thief is in this town. We know that already. Oh. Sorry. Okay, so actual thief... Oh, we can't actually say Yuki, can we? Oh, fine. It's most likely Yuki. Yes. Considering all the information, we are left with no other choice. Think about it now. The reason she kept us waiting for so long was probably because she was in Fubayo's house carrying out the robbery. Not like there'd actually be anyone else in the entire place which might possibly own a cowboy hat, or be a small child, which like that would be. That boy was back there. Yeah, but there has to be a reason for all this. A reason? I've got your reason, all right. She stole it to get her hands on that golem. Yeah, but there must be something else too. Atsuma, there was no need to defend us this much. Come on, Korean. She's our comrade, our friend. When I'm down, she's the one who gets me fired up again. And that means you can just ignore her criminal acts? Well, to be fair, this is a town full of criminals. Christ, I'm sure stealing from a criminal is like I steal from the rich and give to the needy. I take away percentage, but I'm not greedy. Okay, just ignore her criminal acts. Lady Green, perhaps we should pay a visit to Yuki's house. All this evidence is merely circumstantial for now. You're right. We need to make it 100%. 100. Atsuma, let's get to Yuki's house. Okay, okay. Alright. Let's have a wee look, shall we? Actually, you know what, guys? I'm actually going to take a pause for 2 seconds. I'm going to look up that glitch for look up the glitch and then show you guys that, and then we'll return back and finish up Yuki's investigation. So I'll see you guys in just a second.